Hello and happy Friday to my LaSalle 2 Falcons and anybody else who might be watching this. It's Miss Sapika. Like I said, it is Friday, March 27th, our second Friday that we've made it to for home learning. Yay! And today I want to start with a little shout out because the book that I'm about to read, which I've actually never read before, so we can experience it together, was recommended to me by my goddaughters, Addison and Harper, who are also home learning this week. So hopefully they're watching my videos too. Guys, are you? Okay. So this book is for them because they recommended it to me. I hear they like it a lot. I've never read it. We'll see. Okay, it's called The Adventures of Beekle, the Unimarinary Friend. All right, here we go. There we go. He was born on an island far away where imaginary friends were created. Here they lived and played, each eagerly waiting to be imagined by a real child. Every night he stood under the stars, hoping for his turn to be picked by a child and given a special name. He waited for many nights. But his turn never came. How do you think Beekle's feeling right there, you guys? How would you feel if you were him? His turn never came. His mind filled with thoughts of all the amazing things that were keeping his friend from imagining him. So rather than waiting, he did the unimaginable. Wonder what he's going to do. Anybody predict what he's going to do? I don't know. He sailed through unknown waters and faced many scary things. But thinking about his friend gave him the courage to journey on. Until he reached the real world. Whoa. The real world was a strange place. No kids were eating cake. No one stops to hear the music. And everyone needed nap time. I need a nap time, that's for sure. Then he finally saw something familiar. So he followed. He had a good feeling about this place, but he looked everywhere, and he could not find his friend. I don't know if you guys can hear my cat eating in the background, chomping really loudly on his hard cat food. Sorry if you can. It's distracting me. He climbed to the top of a tree and looked out, wishing and hoping his friend would come. But no one came. He thought about how far he'd come and how long he'd waited and felt very sad. Then he heard a noise below. Hello! I wonder who that is. Who do you guys think that is? It's saying hello to Beekle. Her face was friendly and familiar, and there was something about her that felt just right. first, they weren't sure what to do. Neither of them had made a friend before. But after a little while, they realized they were perfect together. Beekle and Alice had many new adventures. They shared their snacks. They told funny jokes. The world began to feel a little less strange. You guys recognize that character? We saw him once before, or part of him. And together they did the unimaginable. The end. It says, sometimes the best friends lie just beyond our imagination. So that is The Adventures of Beekle, the Unimaginary Friend. Oh, there's Scout walking in the background. Hi, Scout. So that was a pretty good book. Literally never read that before. Okay, so here's what I want you guys to talk about with your families or whomever, or maybe your imaginary friend. Have you ever made a new friend? And how did you do it? Were you the new kid in a school and someone came up to you? Were you the one who sought out the new person? And what does it feel like when you are making a new friend? Is it hard? What do you talk about? How do you know that they're going to like you too? So those are the questions I want you guys to think about, talk about with your families, and think about over the weekend. What it's like to make a new friend, okay? Because when we all get back to school, maybe that'll be my homework for each one of you. We'll all make one new friend at school, someone we're not normally friends with. We'll see. Okay. Love you guys a lot. I will see you on Monday. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, and I'll talk to you guys soon.